So this video is going to be covering the home screen module. Now the home screen is the first page your attendees or delegates will arrive at when they access the app, so as you can see from here. Now these boxes here that we can see on the pages are known as widgets. And as we can see, we've got some dummy widgets built in here to begin with, and obviously these can be customized to your event. Now, to change any of the existing widgets, select the cog icon in the top right hand corner and it opens up the widget editing box. So you can see here we've got the image that's displayed, we've got the crop box, so we can crop the image that's displayed on there. And at the top here we can change the sizes, and as you can see, each time we select a different sized widget, the crop box changes along with that. And if you notice here, it also tells you the image size appropriate for that size widget. So in this case, we're going to go with one of these widgets to sit along the top, and we need an image 600 by 250 pixels in size. As before, we can select choose files or browse files and upload the image for a computer, or we can just drag and drop. And exactly the same, when you see the plus symbol on the green circle, release it, it loads, and there we can see the new image is in the box that we can crop if we wish to. Now at the moment, as you can see from here, we have these blue boxes overlying the widgets. So this is the overlay text boxes, and these can be removed, and this blue or colour will match the branding of your event, whichever you happen to have set. So at the moment it says CrowdCommons AGM. To get rid of that, just remove it, and as you'll see in a moment, it will also remove the overlay box, so we'll just have the image on there. We can also link the widgets to websites or areas within the app or particular modules. So if we want to link it to a website, for example, click website, and then we're just going to pop in the good old Google and select update. And as you can see, it's changed. There's no box over the front of it because we got rid of the overlay box, and if we just select that on the app, that would take us to Google. Or if we don't want to go anywhere at all, just leave that box blank. So that's the top widget done and dusted. And we're just going to change this event information one. We're going to make this into an agenda widget. So select the cog, open up the edit box, grab your image and drop it in. Again, if you have any problems with your images or anything like that, send us through the details or get in touch with us, and we're more happy to help out for you. So as this is the agenda, we want to go to our agenda module, select event app module, and just choose agenda from the drop down list. And as you can see here, we have the relevant list of modules. This list will change and update as you rename your modules, reorder them, add in extra ones. This list will update to reflect that. Select agenda and update. Oh, I've forgotten to get rid of the overlay box there. Update. Now we see the green save just flashed up there. If we select save changes again, always make sure we wait to see this green saved, which is there, appear before we navigate away from the page. Otherwise, if we leave the page, it will helpfully delete all the widgets that we have on here. If we just check our app, give it a quick refresh. And here we can see the widgets are now uploaded, and if we select agenda, it takes us to our agenda module. This one here is a location widget, and this is where we pop in the events or the venue's location, such as name and address. This will update it, and if we select on the app and click on it, it will just open a Google pin drop match straight to wherever your venue happens to be. And obviously these other ones are standard image widgets, and this is a countdown clock to when the event starts. If you need to change the countdown clock, select the cog and just enter in the time and date whenever you need it to be. Obviously, if we want to delete any of these widgets, select the cog, and then we can select delete widget here, and it's removed. We'll get rid of that one as well. Now you can have as many widgets on your page as you wish. We generally recommend to have about four to six of these sized, with one of these larger widgets at the top is generally ideal, but it's completely up to you. Now, to build some widgets in, you select Add Widget at the top. As you can see, we have image, timer, location, and agenda. So image are one of these standard widgets such as here. The timer is the countdown clock. The countdown clock will always be that size. That can't be resized, unfortunately. It will stay that particular size. Location are one of the Google Map widgets, such as this one here. And agenda is just a simple, straightforward agenda widget. You can size it to however you want, but really you should only be using that if you're having personalized or private agendas pre-built in for your attendees. If you're going to leave your attendees to either go to every single session throughout the list, or if they're going to choose their own schedule, I wouldn't really worry about building in an agenda widget. So for now, we're just going to build in another image widget, and we're going to build in a delegates widget. So select image, opens up the image edit box, select the size we want. So I'm going to have one of these squares, and just drag and drop the image in. There it is. No overlay text, and we'll link that to the delegates module, update. As you can see, it's at the bottom of the list, so we can use these arrows to move them around, and we can reorder the widgets wherever you want to be on your page. Save changes. That's gone through. If we just have a look on here, refresh, we can see that's not gone through, and there we go, it takes you straight to your delegates. As always, any questions, please feel free to get in touch, and we'll be happy to help.